2023 Toyota Mirai release date, price, specs. Toyota was the essential shame who delivered as popular the idea of the electrical energy utilized in a car's propulsion to your heads. It would appear that Prius conceived a hybrid expression. But it did not, which resulted in it being unarguably your legend when the complete brand selection is presently loaded with hybrid powertrains. Nevertheless, oddly enough, the following Japanese innovator discontinued there is just one connect-in hybrid, Prius best, when Lexus has one below that, and then there is utterly no EVs at present. Consider BMW by way of example that has been highly later on the bet on electrical energy compared to Toyota. Nevertheless, it has 6 connect-in versions and something real EV. Nevertheless, the Japanese might have halted electrical power development because they considered it a wilder and less exploited hydrogen region. 2023 Toyota Mirai is an element of the tiny business of a few because they all attempt to persuade us that the entire world conceals a lot more options for relocating your automobile. 2023 Toyota Mirai redesign. Exterior design. Would you identify the visible physical appearance of regarding 2023 Toyota Mirai? What exactly could phrases describe that design mania? Difficult. Prius look at basic golf ranking alongside it, but we might differentiate a style in this article. Prius should be peculiar to build interest, plus it managed, and a lot of it, even though the same formula was advanced ideally with Mirai. Never be perplexed. The applied expression perfection is not suitable to the design, instead of to the capability to correct your gaze. However, you are looking to discern exactly what the heck took place there. Alright, let us commence. These gaping intakes for entrance fenders show up because the oral cavity of a giant white-colored shark getting ready to devour simple, and sweet, close off, and the ones would appear around proportioned even with many times bigger Bentayga. Daytime lighting is practically scaled as front lights, that is seldom obvious of all that aesthetic commotion, plus they seem as squinting along with vicious goals. Fenders are incredibly inflamed that they can spring out robbed from your sports vehicle when back appears purposely messed with tail lamps segregated from stretches side to side lighting nightclub, which then causes some uncomfortable stomach sensations when appeared after. General things are all purposefully disproportionate, as well as the outcome is unusual. Go through unpleasant or highly unattractive. Interior design. Your cabin 2023 Toyota Mirai is undoubtedly not much less dubious, and we need to holiday resort yet again to Prius comparing. Hybrid sibling yet again presents itself at the same time behaved kid having a bit uncommon haircut. Even though this hydrogen-forced beast looks like a youngster pondering the goal of existing lifestyle. The whole place appears developed with various diverse levels piled after one another inside a unique approach. Everything can feel well defined in addition to being pointy and effective at damaging you. Whenever we move above astonishing graphic perceptions, we will discover a pretty unsatisfying method of interior managing. Supplies are low cost and became a member of, the accessible area is around a little area, particularly in the back where one can only sit down to. As a replacement for anyone currently buying it, you should use that digitalized middle gaming console to improve correct considering that may become more modern. Get the most recent Panamera or even Audi A8 by way of example. 2023 Toyota Mirai engine. 2023 Toyota Mirai has a Prius by itself. Nevertheless, it provides several new portions at the top. It characteristics what every hybrid does, which could be an air conditioning engine and battery power package, on this page nickel steel one, but rather than inside combustion engine, this brings gas mobile pile for electric power generation, and 2 hydrogen tanks in command of providing pointed out a bunch. The electrical engine creates 151 HP and 247 lb-ft of torque, that is adequate for a run to 60 miles per hour in 9 seconds plus a top-rated rate of 110 miles per hour, but that may be of your minimum value on this page. This propulsion experience produces outright drinking water for stop merchandise. Therefore Mirai has no impact on toxins, but that is certainly as long as we transform sightless eyes in the hydrogen generation method. Anyways, there is nothing ideal, and that is nearer to flawlessness in comparison to gasoline guzzlers. With tanks filled with hydrogen, 312 kilometers are offered, while energy performance is at 66 mpge mixed. No one desires specific driving a car enjoyment using this type of autos. That happens to be on this page to play with it, split restrictions. Therefore they keep a minimum of time focused on everyday items that you consider when searching for regular transport. Just as much as exterior and interior tumble lacking desirable, so carry out the driving a vehicle pleasure. However, you may take pleasure in the possible lack of engine sound, and very pillowy drive up until you fulfill a part. There is not anybody role, but there is no experience of the entire world outdoors. Instead, traveling shows up as a laptop or computer simulator, retaining you fully without any feelings, mainly as a result of, in the end, numb chassis in addition to controls. In addition, if hybrids are generally significant, hydrogen-propelled automobiles are chronically overweight, in this instance with 4,000 kilos. 2023 Toyota Mirai release date and price. Mirai is to use us out of 2023. However, unlike you can quickly move into almost any Toyota car dealership and acquire one. You must are living in California state, and not merely any place there, but near to stuffing stations that are not the sort of specific event as you may practical experience. As well as, being a member of a very modest market is costly, specifically $58,000 or month-to-month lease contract transaction of $499, by using $3,649 deposit, in the matter of 2023 Toyota Mirai. Furthermore, working on hydrogen is more costly than over a mix of gasoline and electrical power. Still, the Japanese could reduce by investing in 3 years or 36,000 a long way of totally free liquid.